Hey guys, today what I'm doing is deep cleaning our bathroom. So I'm going to take you along as I do that, and I'm going to walk you through what it looks like right now because this is life. And just so you get a good overview of how it is right now, because it makes the after way better. I don't know how the mirror even gets that bad because we keep some cloths right down here. That area gets really bad too. So that we can clean them up easy after. But I'm just gonna do a little speed version for you on cleaning. I'm trying to make it come in a little less blurry. And I'll also cover what. All right, so I'm gonna start with my sink area and my mirror. And I'm gonna use the EnviroCloth wet to clean down this area. And then the Duo for my mirror. I might use a little cleaning paste. It always just depends on how much buildup I have around my sink and any little extra areas that are harder to get. It's not looking too bad, and so I might not use it, but it's always an option. Okay, now I'm going to take you over as I clean Pele is in the way. I'm going to clean this area. So I'm going to show you what I use for that, and then I'm going to clean that. And this one is very basic, which is awesome. I use our toilet bowl system, or for those of you who I have one back here, have the ergonomic toilet brush. Either are awesome options. I love them both. This is the new one, and what I like about this is I have the bathroom cleaner in here. Takes about 2 ounces in there. So I'm going to show you this just because some of you have it and it's new. How you put the toilet bowl cleaner in is this little button. You unscrew it like that. You pour the bathroom or squirt the bathroom cleaner in there. And then I'll show you in a second when I go to do the toilet. But there's silicone bristles and brush bristles, and the whole toilet brush, including the basin, has backlock in it. That's the silver that keeps it from building odor and bacteria, or retaining that. So I'm going to use that in the toilet bowl, and what I'm going to do is squirt it in there, slosh it around, let it sit for a second, and then clean my toilet with just my wet EnviroCloth. And then I will go back and scrub it and flush it. The thing about the bathroom cleaner, there's a little bit of descaler in it. So if you have some buildup in your toilet, you can do what I said, or periodically you can squirt the bathroom cleaner directly on the stain, let it sit for 10 minutes, my favorite magic number, and then go back and scrub it and flush. So you can also, for those that don't know this, you can dump a bucket of water into your toilet basin, your toilet bowl, and it'll push all the water out so that you can get into the parts that are lower and seem to collect some of the stuff underneath. So I'm going to do that. The other thing is I will take the EnviroCloth and wipe around the base of the toilet. And for those of you that desire to, you can also spray diluted odor eliminator around there, and it kind of helps if there's a lingering odor. So now back to it. Alrighty, so for the shower, what I will be using is 2 things. Makes it super easy. And I also love that I don't even have to change out of clothes that I wear all the time, because there's no worrying about bleach splattering on my clothes, or there's also unrelated clothes, but you don't have to worry about mixing things that you shouldn't be, or ventilation. So I'm going to be using the descaler and the bathroom scrub mitt. So normally what I would do just on a somewhat irregular basis is I would use just this bathroom scrub mitt with water. So I can even do that when I'm in the shower. I can just quick wipe down the walls, the base, the bath, whatever I'd like to. This side is scrubby and this side is spongy, and you use it with just water. Then you put your hand in like this, kind of scrub all around. The descaler I tend to use every 2 to 3 months, or as buildup occurs. But you spray this in a sweeping motion, let it sit for 10 minutes, and then go back and scrub down with this. Or you could use an EnviroCloth too. I think some of you even use an EnviroScrub. So that is what I'm going to be doing right now. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do in here is the floors. And I'm going to vacuum my rugs and put them in the hallway. Let me tilt this down a little bit. So I'm going to vacuum the rugs, put them in the hallway. Then I'm going to sweep. Woo! I'm going to sweep and mop. Okay, that's actually funny for those of you that know that I always talk about the little ball that holds it in place. So when I do the floor, I do want to mention one other thing. So 2 things that I'm not doing right now is, and it's because I did them recently, is I can take my mop and mop the walls down, both the shower. Okay, as I'm saying 2 things, 4 things. You can spray descaler on your shower head and let it sit, and it'll get off that calcification on there. I will do it very periodically because even though it looks gross and built up, it actually gives me better water pressure to leave it. So I did spray those today. And then also take your dusting mitt and dust down any towel holders, toilet paper holders, things like that. So you can just dust them off easily and use your mitt dry. And then if you have vanity lights, you could take your Enviro wand or a wet, like a damp window cloth. One thing I found that really helps is to turn the light on for like 30 seconds and then turn it off and use a damp window cloth on vanity lights or chandelier lantern lights, because it just gets them warm enough to soften what has caked on those. And then, like I said, mopping the walls, it not only does it clean your walls of like dust and build up, because so much moisture is in our bathrooms, but it also helps get rid of any mold and mildew buildup and can help prolong it, if not prevent it, because just it's something that we have found with the silver in the mop pad. It does a really good job at helping prevent that. So I love that. And I am going to jump on doing the floors right now. Oh, I didn't even say it. Okay. So for those of you that have the mop, you're familiar. For those that don't, maybe you've seen a video already, but you use this. The dry pad has a little different texture to it to sweep. You use this wet pad, wet, with just water to mop your floors, and it removes bacteria and self-purifies. So after you're done sweeping, brush it off into the garbage and hang it up for next time. After you mop, rinse it off, hang it up for next time. And the mop is super durable, so I don't feel like I'm gonna snap it in half. The handle extends, and you just put water in this to spray and mop your floors. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments, or if you have anything to share, something I missed, I'd love to hear that. And here we go. All right, so thank you again for joining in. I am going to put my bathroom back together right now. I added a new roll of toilet paper, a new bathroom hand towel, and straightened some things out a little bit. But one thing you may have noticed, so normally I would mop from by the shower and work my way out the door. But I figured doing it the other way would be a little bit better view than watching me from the back the whole time. So I think that's it for deep cleaning the bathroom, but I hope that you have an awesome rest of your day, and that's it.